All right, so the next CRT TV review I've got for you guys is a 2002 Sanyo 25-inch TV. It's model DS25320. And this TV has both RF and AV, although I don't have the remote and I forgot how to get back to RF. So we're just going to forget about that for now. But anyway, first of all, I think this is a really good looking TV, actually. I really like the look of this. It reminds me of a lot of the TVs that were around when I was a kid. Obviously, it's 25 inches, so it's pretty good size. Build quality on it. Here's what it looks like from the side. Kind of weird looking, but build quality on it, it's pretty good. It's nothing special, but it's definitely, it's not excessively flimsy or nothing. It seems to be like a decent TV. It is heavy, but because of the way it's shaped, it's actually got really good weight distribution, and it's not as hard to move around as you would think it would. But so yeah, it's a good looking TV. Build quality is acceptable, and so let's get into the picture. So as I mentioned before, that I don't have a remote for this TV. You do not need one to go between RF and AV. It was on RF and I got it to AV without the remote, and then I just don't remember how to change it back. But since most of the time you'd be using AV, since it produces a better picture anyways, I didn't really think it would really matter that much. But the picture is pretty good. This TV has 480i for maximum resolution, and you can definitely tell. The audio is actually pretty good too. It doesn't have stereo sound. The quality's not great, but it does get fairly loud.
In search of knights who will join me in my court at Camelot. I must speak with your lord and master.
What? Ridden on a horse?
Yes.
You're using coconuts.
What?
You've got 2 empty halves of coconut.
So on to gaming, I figured we would try Red Dead Redemption 2 on this TV. And on the start screen, the first thing we notice is that although you kind of got to look at it closer, you can actually read what's going on. That's a really good head start. That's actually very promising. So now that I've got the game fired up, I wanted to show you the map. And it is kind of hard to read, but if you lean in, you actually can read it. And the icons, well, they look kind of shitty on camera, but you can actually tell what is what. So really, the map's not that bad. It's more than acceptable. So as I'm just kind of walking around on my horse, looking at the world, it actually looks really good. It's still a little bit fuzzy and everything, and it kind of makes it look like you're watching an older Western, but I kind of like that. That's one of the things that's nice about the old CRTs, is you just feel like you're watching older media, even if you're not. So I stopped here because you can see a couple of buildings in the background, and even from a distance, they don't really look that bad. Overall, Red Dead Redemption is a very playable game on this TV. It's kind of got its drawbacks a little bit, but it's perfectly fine. All right, so I fired up Forza Horizon 4, and I'm in the garage. And the model of the car is actually really easy to read, but the year and the make is a little bit trickier. It's just a really thin font that just doesn't show up good on any of these TVs. I'll be interested to see how it shows up on the TVs with S-Video. But the fine font and the AV just doesn't really get along very well. So I figured I'd point out the map, and you can actually kind of read a few things. Not very well. You definitely have to strain your eyes to do it, but in some of the smaller print, you absolutely can't read, but most of it you can, and the icons look pretty good. It's pretty easy to tell what's what, so it's a very readable map. All right, so I'm at the drag strip here in Forza Horizon 4, and on the way driving here, I noticed that this is a very playable game on this TV. You can see traffic from a good ways away, can even identify what a lot of the cars are from a decent distance. And you can tell what direction traffic's going in, which is always good. This game looks really good on this TV. So I'm going to do this race here real quick to show you guys. And I'm going to lose it on purpose so you can see the cars driving away, getting further and further away from us. And that way you can see the level of detail that we're working with here. And even the dash, this car has bigger gauges, but you can actually read the numbers on the dash if you look a little bit closer. And once again, the leaderboard is next to illegible. You can make out a couple of letters here and there, but for the most part, you can't read it. So overall, Forza Horizon 4 is a really playable game on this TV. So I decided to fire up Mafia 2. And since this game actually did really well on the RCA earlier, too bad we have the black line of death right there. That's really annoying. But I pulled up the map in Mafia, and it actually is a lot better than I thought it would be. You can see the icons and see what they are. For example, you can see that one's the gun store, the other one's Giuseppe's store, the machine gun shop, and then you got the bar, you got the mechanics up here, and the gas station. This map doesn't really look any worse than it does on even a newer flat screen. To be fair, the map in Mafia just kind of sucks no matter what TV you're using it with, but it's not that bad. And then parked out here, and it looks really good. You can actually read the speedometer a little bit. You kind of got to look at it closer, but I mean, it goes by 20s. Even if you just see a mass of white something there, you kind of know how fast you're going, so it doesn't really matter because the needle shows up good. You can see it moving around. So yeah, Mafia 2 is also a very playable game on this TV. So my final thoughts on the Sanyo DS25320 is that you really can't go wrong with this TV. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have S-Video or component, and if you really want the best of the best in picture quality, that really is the way to go. But as far as AV TVs go, and with this thing, you can certainly get by without S-Video. This TV is a great example of you don't always need S-Video or component to really be able to use one of these TVs in modern day 2025. It really is great. It's got 480i maximum resolution, so even AV looks good when it's not on a video of somebody who's a horrible filmer. I have no idea who that would be. But the picture's great. The sound quality is really good. It's the games are very playable. Even Red Dead Redemption is the most limited, and even that it's not a bad game to play on this TV. It's really good for watching movies or shows, just any media, new or old. It does a really good job of it. It's great for gaming. It's a pretty good size TV too, which is really nice. So you can see a good picture from quite a ways away. This TV is actually just recently sold. The guy's coming to pick it up tomorrow, so you kind of missed out on this one if you were interested in it. But I do have other TVs for sale, and they're for local pickup only, so you'll have to drive out into the middle of nowhere like this sorry son of a bitch is right here, which is me. This is the road I live on. But anyway, I am going to have 3 more CRT TV reviews coming out. So be sure to check those out if you're interested, and maybe like and give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and comment down below what you think about it. So anyway, thanks for watching.